Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be unto you all. I thank you very much for joining this episode, which is on dreams. We begin in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. All praise are due to Allah, Lord of all the worlds. Dream has always fascinated mankind since the beginning of time. Once we sleep, something happens. We dream. And this has always fascinated people. Some dreams are scary, some dreams are beautiful, some dreams are nice, some dreams you feel at peace, some dreams you sweat, it's so involved. And some dreams you have that you feel inside, you can't even move. You're tied down, but you know there's things going on. There's many different things in dreams. We're touching some of the subjects of these different things. Now, the thing is, dream itself is when we sleep and we achieve a certain state of sleep, then we dream. We dream and we enter into another dimension. As we mentioned before in many previous speeches about dimensions, Allah lives in one dimension, the angels in different dimensions, the jinns and mankind in different dimensions. But there is another dimension, a dimension called Barzakh. Barzakh is a barrier between this world and in the hereafter. When we die, when the body dies, right, the soul remains in the grave, in the qabr, in the grave. It stays, the soul stays there in Barzakh. So Barzakh is a different dimension. So when we dream, we actually enter into Barzakh. For we are dead when we dream. Because remember when you wake up in the morning, what you say? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, all praise are due to Allah who gave us life after death. And towards Him is our rising again. We're thanking Allah. All praise is due to Allah for giving you life, meaning as you died. And then we wake up again. And in the Quran, it actually says the same. It says, don't you see when you die, we send the angels to take your life, and when you wake up, we get the angels to put your life back in. So we actually die when we're sleeping, and we wake up in the morning. Quran confirms this. Now, there is a difference between death and sleep. As my dad always says, is that sleep is the brother of death. What does that mean? Is that, let's give you an example. When you, like those people, the astronauts in space, they have that long cord attached to them to get oxygen. Well, when we die, the angel of death takes your soul out and severs that cord. So there's no connection back. There's no cord attaching you to your soul with the body. But when you sleep, the angels take out your soul to enter into Barzakh, the dream world, the same world as the dead. But the cord is still attached, so you will return back. This is just a hypothetical cord. It's not a real cord. This is just to give you an example. So you will return back to that body. That is why you're saying, sleep is like the brother of death, because we actually die and we wake back up again, as confirmed. So this is explaining that thing about the world. Now, in the dream, there's 3 types of dreams. One type is from Allah. This is Allah sending you information. Second type of dream is of the jinns and shaitan. And third type of dream is of this dunya. Dunya means world, or worldly dreams. So those are the 3 types of dreams that exist. You may have all 3 at the same time in a night. You may have just one or combination. So these are things. Now we're going to look at talking about the little details of the types. Now we said the first type is the dream from Allah. Now when people dream of Allah and the Rasuls, the messengers, or Nabi, the prophets, or they dream of the angels, these are dreams coming from Allah. Or some people dream of Allah or of being in heaven. These are things or messages Allah will send to you through dreams. If we look back at all these messengers, they got knowledge, inspiration, and things of information to preach to the people in dreams. We call this Bushra Hayatul Dunya. Bushra Hayatul Dunya. These are direct things from Allah. To give you an example of what I mean is that most people spend their lifetime studying a subject, whether to be a computer man, a scientist, a doctor, a dentist, whatever field, an accountant, a carpenter, or whatever trade, they spend studying, going to school, reading the books and taking the information in. But there's another type of knowledge that comes directly. Bushra Hayatul Dunya, knowledge of the Hayat is life, Dunya, this world. There's direct knowledge Allah will give you directly into your heart that does not require studying. There's some people that just open a book and they already know the information. There's some people do a skill very craftily. There's some people get information, deep information, mystical knowledge. Some people get, different fields. Some people find things come fast because Allah has given them direct knowledge on a subject or a field or a career. This is the information that comes from Allah, or messages of telling them of things to come or things from the past. These are information Allah gives or warning to the people. So Bushra Hayatul Dunya is messages from Allah. Now, the other type we're going to just talk about is the ones from Shaitan and the jinns. Now, when you have these strange dreams of people's head chopped off, or fire and danger and all kinds of weird things, these are the jinn. These are the dreams. The jinns are messing with you and playing with your minds and making you go see all these weird things. This is the things of the jinns and of Iblis, of Iblis and the Shaitan. So those are the types. There's some of them, it's so strong that some people will relate to what I'm going to say. They're dreaming and they know they can see things, but they can't move. They feel that their arms and legs are paralyzed. Some force is holding them down, but their eyes can move. These are what the jinns attack you in the dream. And as many people see balls of fire, rolling heads, all kinds of different things. Even people are battling the forces of good and evil in dreams of when they're attacked by the jinns. So these are dreams that come from there. Now, one thing is very interesting, that in compared to many messengers, there's 2 surahs that was taught, and I covered actually these surahs in the story, the khutbah on jinns, but we're going to cover it again. Now, one of this to protect you before you sleep. You recite Surah Falak and Surah Nas. If you recite that every night before you sleep, the jinns cannot enter your dream world, the barzakh world, the world of dream, and attack you or hold you down. They cannot do, you won't get all these weird type of dreams. Then it opens your mind for dreams from Allah and also dreams of this dunya. Now, those 2 surahs are very, very powerful. That was given to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ for us to recite before you sleep. And those are Surah Falak and Surah Nas. If you recite that before you sleep, you have no problem. Surah Falak is A'udhu Billahi Min Shaitanir Rajeem, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Close Rabbi Falak, Min Shari Ma Khalaq, Min Shari Ghasikin Iza Waqab, Min Shari Naftasat Fil Uqad, Min Shari Hasidin Iza Asad, Amin Bismillahir Rahim. Close Rabbi Nas, Malik Nas, Ilahi Nas, Min Shari Wasasakan Nas, Allazi Yusfaysa Fi Surur Nas, Min Al Jinnati Wan Nas. So these 2 you will recite before you sleep. And we will continue the next part after this.